Okay, here's Nikki Haley. According to the headline here, being a little aggressive. See if we can find the video quickly. Okay, here we go.
No labels if you don't get the Republican nomination. So just set the record straight. Is it no to no labels? Is it yes to support the nominee?
I am a conservative Republican. I have been all my life. And, you know, the problem is right now, everybody's saying if you don't support Donald Trump, you're a Democrat. That's terrible. And that's not unifying. And that's not going to get anyone to win a general election. What I will tell you is
I haven't heard anyone saying that. There might be people saying that, to be fair, but that's not the prevailing narrative, I don't think. We know that there are rhinos. We know that there are Republicans who don't support Trump. The thing is, they should, and I think they will.
a conservative Republican. I have said many, many times I would not run as an independent. I would not run as no labels because I am a Republican, and that's who I've always been. That's what I'm going to do. And so that's my focus. What we wanted was to give people a voice. We're going to have that today. 16 states and territories are going to vote. God bless America that we get to do that. And then we're going to take it from there. That's what we've always said.
Why the change? Why on the debate stage did you say I will support the nominee? And now it sounds like you're saying if it is Donald Trump, it doesn't mean you're a Democrat. It just means you don't support him.
I didn't waffle on that. What I said is that's not a decision I have to make today. The convention isn't until July. We've got 16 states voting today, and so we want those 16 states to vote. I don't have to go, but I haven't heard him pledge to me that he would support me if I won. So
no, he has said that he wouldn't. He has said that he wouldn't. You, according to that reportrix, which I don't remember this, but it sounds like what would have happened. You, at the beginning of the debate, said that you would support the nominee, whoever it was. Trump has explicitly said that he wouldn't. So, which one is it, Nikki? Would you support the nominee, whoever it is? Now, I think it's maybe a silly question to ask, because it's about party loyalty. And if it's a genuinely bad nominee, then I would say you shouldn't support them, whoever they are. But then that depends. It depends if you want the Democrats to if they're so bad that you'll take the guy on your side, ostensibly, who you don't like very much. So I could kind of see it there, but yeah, it depends on how bad the sides are and how bad the person on your side is. But to remain neutral, while still ultimately preferring your side's guy to win, it is fair. But they are asking, and you're not answering. It seems evasive, especially if you answered earlier.
I don't know why I have to go and pledge to him that I would support him if I won.
Because
I think this is a matter of the fact that we're both in primary.
Yeah. Before you go,
I pledged that I would support the nominee when I was on the debate stage. But what I want to do, I get to do what I want to do, Ainsley. I don't have to. If he refused to sign the pledge, I don't have to go forward. But I'll make that decision on my own. This is something.
Okay, but you did say that you would support whoever the nominee is. So, yeah, you can do what you want, but you'll be changing your promise, going back on your promise, if you don't. So that's the difference here, Nikki, is that Trump said that he wouldn't support the alternative, and he's winning everything. So it didn't hurt him to say that. You, however, probably wanted to appear, quote-unquote, unifying in the uniparty sense, so you did say you'd support the nominee. You took that path, which most people take. Trump took the untrodden path of saying he wouldn't support the nominee. His untrodden path, whilst in many of previous elections it may have been detrimental to say that, that path has the advantage if you win that you or you know if you don't care about losing, or if you're popular enough that you don't have to worry about supporting the actual nominee. You, Nikki Haley, do, because you did take the path, the safe path, where you say you'll support whoever it is. So you look, quote unquote, unifying, and you can get the rhino vote, which is all you've got, and the Democrat vote for the Republican primaries. So you do have to stand by it, Nikki. And as Odo says, she's panicking. She kind of seems like she is, yeah. And she like, I can do whatever I want. A little bit aggressive.
Something where I'm focused on an election. When you're in the middle of a fight, you don't think about what you're going to do if you lose. You think about...
Nikki, it's not a fight, love. It's not a fight. You merely have not been crushed underfoot yet. But the boot is above your head, and you are stuck in the chewing gum. And to reference, like, Ant's Life or something, whatever the movie was. You are not going to escape it, Nikki. You are not going to win this fight. So don't pretend that you are. To remind you all, the current situation with the Republican primary is that Trump has won every single state on Super Tuesday. The closest Nikki Haley has got is 1.4 points away. But in most states, Trump has won by 60%, with 60% of the vote or more. In several states, more than 70, and in a couple, more than 80% of the vote. So he's absolutely crushing Nikki Haley, as everyone expected him to. If Nikki Haley wins Vermont, well done, Nikki Haley. That's 17 delegates, which may go to you. They may be shared out roughly evenly. You may get 9 of those. Yeah, that's great. Well done, Nikki. You get 9 delegates. Meanwhile, Trump is going to pick up about, 200 today alone? And he's already got over 100? So you will end up with about 30, 40-ish, I think. And he'll have about 300. So yeah, it's not a fight, Nikki. They're asking you the questions that we've all been asking you for quite a long time here, Nikki. From the first few states that you lost, it was already clear that you weren't going to succeed here. It's not a fight anymore, Nikki. You are just, again, I think Nikki staying in this race is beneficial to Trump. I think it might always have been.
How you're going to fix things when you win. Right. And that's what I'm doing. And so as much as everybody wants to go and push me out, I'm not ready to get out yet. I'm still sitting there fighting for the people that want a voice, and they deserve that.
All right. Governor, Ambassador Nikki.
Bye-bye, Nikki.